Our air trolley system using two small ring stands connected with some heavy gauge fish line. We have a clear plastic straw and 3x5 index card that's folded lengthways, a jumbo straw, and then an air propeller system that has two connecting ends, a rubber band that's going to supply the energy, a blade on a rotor system. So what the exploration would be is for students to try to figure out how to get this air trolley, or for visitors, to try to figure out how to get this air trolley to go the distance by winding the rubber band. So I'm going to give it a try first. If I were totally new and novice to this, I would want to come up, and I'm right-handed, so I'll probably wind this way. And I'm going to just wind it all the way up tight. I'm not going to count. I'm just going to wind it until the rubber band is tight. Because in an exploration, that's probably what people will do. And then I'm going to let it go. Now, if I'm observant, I see that it came toward me this way. So what we've seen students do in the classroom is, with a little coaching from their teacher or from an adult, think to wind it the other direction, counterclockwise in this case. So the first time I wind it clockwise, and we saw it came a little bit toward me. So problem solving, applying my testing of the variables, I'm going to try this time changing the direction that I wind. But I'm still not going to count or anything. I'm just going to wind that rubber band tight. Because I want to see what happens. And then I go, ready, set, go! And I'm successful in getting it to go the distance. So my next natural question might be, can I control that distance that it goes with the changing the number of winds on the rubber band? So what would happen if I wound it fewer times? What would happen if I wound it more times? You know, does it always, how would I send it back? So if I had a partner down there on the other side, what way would they have to wind the blades to move the air trolley through the air back to me? So it's that whole idea of linear motion, moving the air trolley along the path, and the energy in the rubber band. So transferring the energy in the rubber band to the rotating blade so that I get movement. And I can control the movement. I can predict direction, speed, distance. Okay, what we're going to try to show here is how two students in tandem with the two visitors, in tandem with this system, might work together, might collaborate to send it down, and then Nanette's going to send it back to me. So again, I have to remember which way to go. I'm going to go counterclockwise. And this time I'm going to count the number of rubber bands, number of spins, because I've done this a couple times before. So about 15 winds will get it this distance. And this distance is about 45 inches here. So again, we'll think about the metric conversion. Not metric conversion for the students, but we'll have tape lines that we're already working on, what makes sense to be visual, and as Nanette said, to be able to see it both directions. So now I'm going to try to send it to Nanette with 15 winds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, here it comes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, go baby. Yay! Okay, and we're saying that there are several ways to use this station. One would just be for students or for visitors to see if they can get it to go at all. You know, can they get the air trolley to move on the line? And then if they want to come back and try some of these different ideas we've tried, we're going to explore setting up multiple systems that could still be easily accessed. So we want to play with that a little bit next week. But this is the basic design that we're proposing, and this would be about the space we would take up on a table at our booth. For here, we probably won't be doing the graphing. This will be very much an exploration station, just looking at the transfer of energy between the wound up rubber band, turning the propellers, and then moving through the air. So it's a little different from the windmill design, but it would give students a chance to explore how propellers work in a rubber band system going through the air. So it's that a precursor idea to wind turbines and windmills is understanding how blades work in moving through the air and thinking about the relationship between the energy and the work being done, the work in this case is to move the air trolley.
Right. And I would expect some kids would even want to build one of these at home because it's really pretty fascinating.
Pretty simple. You can get these materials at a hobby shop. You know, it's really easy to adjust and put a new rubber band on. So you don't need to worry about the rubber band tension. It comes apart really, well, kind of quickly. It's hard to do when it's on the system, but we'll need to perfect that a little bit. If you open this loop up a little bit, you can change rubber band. And like you said, Nanette, it's just straws and index tape and fish line and support.
And that's a point we didn't make with the windmill, that the windmill was made out of all things you can get at home, and the carton and the propellers were all things that kids can make at home. So these are activities they can really do.
To show that even young students can be engineers in their own, with their own questions. They can engineer and design and inquire away. Okay.
Let's see, I'm going to wind this clockwise. I wonder if we'll go clockwise. This is harder than it looks.
Well, it's harder than it looks right now because we are setting up for taping, and that if we had this on the end of a table, students would be able to get at it from either side. Or visitors, I keep saying students. I know these are visitors to our booth.
Right, I meant that the kids might assume this is easy.
Oh, the concept.
That's what I mean.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh so loud. That was good. I like the...
Okay.
And you're just winding, you're not counting winds or anything now. You're just saying, I want to get that rubber band as tight as I can get it.
Right. There's a learning curve here.
Exactly.
Woo! Yay!
And see then,
Okay.
Yep, cool.